Hi there. Wendy Keys Turnbull, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And this is my regular Wednesday night live. And tonight we are working on Paper Pumpkin. I haven't looked at it. I'm just starting to open the box right now. Just let me get myself on my laptop. Hang on just a second. All right, let's see here. There I am. Get the sound off. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching. And as I said, I'm Wendy Keys Turnbull, and it is Paper Pumpkin night. So let me get you down to my screen or my desktop. I'm going to have to put this up a little higher. Hang on just a second. First I have to flip you. Hi, Debbie. Let's see how this is. Put myself up a touch so I can work without bending over. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good. So, host code MTZ77QSQ, good through February 3rd, 25. That is the Monday of my next 3-day card class. And the link to, hi Sherry, the link to my online store is pinned at the top of this page. Okay, let's get this open and see what it is. I have not even looked at my emails to see what this was all about. So it's called Hearts for You. Obviously Valentine's Day themed because we're getting close to Valentine's Day. Let's see here. All right. We have a real red Stampin' Spot. We have Celebrate Love, You're My Favorite. You have my heart. Love, oh, love you. Okay. We have some adhesive dots. Ooh, pretty. Lots of red. We got some hearts. Little decorations. When I'm all done here, I'm going to show you 4 of the 5 cards for my card class in February. Hi, Kathy. I don't have the 5th one created yet, and I know what I'm doing with it, but I haven't got it done to my liking yet. I have all 5 done, but I'm not sure I'm thrilled with the 5th one. So, okay, let's see what we've got here. So remember, if 15 different people leave me a response here, say hi or whatever, somebody will win my extra Paper Pumpkin tomorrow night. Okay, so we've got some red twine. We've got our pink shiny hearts, and we've got some more dots, more adhesive dots. 2 things of them. And then we've got some dimensionals. All right, let's see here. Oh, those are pretty. I do not have, I'm sure that this coordinates with one of the new, hi Tammy, one of the new stamp sets in the mini, but I do not have it. We don't do a lot for Valentine's Day, so I don't really think about it. That is very pretty. So we're making cards, 9 cards, 3 different styles. And the coordinating colors are Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, Real Red, and Champagne Foil. Okay. And this does coordinate, I do have these. This does coordinate with the add-on. I wish I could remember what it's called. I just got it. Hang on a second. Maybe we'll use it. It's called Spring is in the Air. And this is what they all look like. So this obviously coordinates with this month's. I'm going to guess that these coordinate with another month and these coordinate. There must be something that goes with this, a flower or something. That die was in there and I had no idea what it was for. So, okay, so we've got those. I'm going to pull those out just in case I decide to use that heart. Whoops. see what we've got going on here. Oh, there's the little thing for the stamp case. Little piece of cardboard. All right. Pretty. Okay. Got that. We've got these. We have our card bases. Oops, we have our hearts. We have 3 mats with hearts on them. And we have, looks like they are, nope, they're not plain. Let's see here. Can barely see what's on here. It looks like little hearts. I don't know if you guys can see them. Stand up and look here. Kind of. That's about how I see them. They're pretty barely there to see. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. Where are the rest of the card bases down here? All right, we've got some banners. We've got really pretty envelopes, so we don't have to decorate the envelope. We've got 3 of these bases. There's some more hearts and things. Just 3 of the little white ones pop out, but the other ones stay right there. That's for another card. And then these. Okay. 2 pages of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I think I can keep everything far enough apart. That's really pretty, like a tie-dye. All right, let's put the cards up separate. As always, I'm not going to open the Stampin' Spot. I'm going to use, I don't know if I have that. I don't. Let me see if I've got a Stampin' Spot of that color already. Real red, sure do. I'm going to go ahead and pull out Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink too, just in case I decide. You know me, I always say I might do something different and then I never do. So maybe today will be the day that I'll do something different. Petal Pink. Oop, that lid did not want to come out of there. That was good. Oh well. All right. Back up out of the way. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So our 3 cards. So you see why those punch out, because they go on this. So when you punch these little ones out, you can see that in the background. Hi, Kelly. All right. So let's go ahead and start. That's probably not card number 1. Oh, maybe it is actually. It is. All right, card number 1. I've got a block here. Okay. So it says I want to stamp "You're my favorite." So what I usually do with the Valentine's cards that come in a paper pumpkin is make them and send them to my grandchildren, my friends. Okay, so I need one of these. And I need the red. The real red. Hopefully it's inky. It is. Okay. Make sure I get a lot on there, because the first time you use these stamps, they don't stamp all that great. Once you've seasoned them. That's good. That came out good. Okay. And because it's red ink, I am going to wipe it immediately, because they do stain very quickly. Not too bad. All right. And I'm also going to stamp this heart, evidently. This heart, the middle one. Okay. I'll just grab another block or 2 here, just in case. Ooh, that one's kind of stained pink. Guess that'll work well. All right, and I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to go ahead and pop those out. I'm going to save those hearts, because I can use them on something else if they're not used on here. Okay. Oh, yeah, Kathy, I think you would really like it. Yep. Let me know if you need help. Okay, so still using the real red, because that's the only color that comes in the box. So, all right, we're going to put one here somewhere, right here. And then we're going to put one up here. And one more. Right over here. Okay, there's that. Next step is to cut 20 inches of twine. Let's get that twine out. Actually, Kathy, if you want, I can send you a link that will take you right to it and make it really easy on you. So, okay, 20 inches. So I have my handy ruler on my grid paper here. So we'll go to 10. And then we'll go to 10 again. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I need to put 2 dimensionals on the back of that. Go ahead and use the dimensionals I already have out. I'm actually going to put 3 dimensionals on. With these wide banners, I like them to be a little sturdier. I'm not going to take that off there yet, though. And it wants me to put dimensionals on here. Oop. So I was at my daughter's house playing with my littles, my younger grandsons. We took our dinner over there. Her husband is out of town, and she is needed a little buffer being alone with the kids, especially because it was a snow day today. So they were home and they were wild. They weren't home with her though; they were at daycare and the other grandmothers. But still, they were pretty wound up. Come on, there we go. Okay. And then it wants me to run the string down here. And I'm just going to put a little, I forgot to fill my Stampin' Seal Plus, so I'll just use the Stampin' Seal tonight. Okay, so, but it looks like I'm going to tie the bow on that end, so I need it to be mostly, there we go. I'm going to flip it over. And we're going to tie a bow, but the first thing I'm going to do is put it on the card front because it's going to make it that much easier for me to tie it if it's on the card front. Where'd my bone folder go? Oh, right there. I was working on my desk and it was a mess, so I had to get it cleaned up before I went to Sarah's house because I knew I was going to come back and get right on. So, okay, see how this fits here. There we go. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to tie it in a bow over here. My skin is very dry and my hands are very rough, so the twine gets stuck to the rough parts on my hands. That's going to be hard to do. I do not want to cooperate. Okay, that's not too bad actually, all things considered. Oop, that made that one a little too small. Oop, see, stuck to my finger. Okay, let's trim those little ends off. 1, 2, and then it's supposed to be down there. I am going to put a dab of glue under here. I'll put it, if I need it to come out, put it right under here. Hold the bow in place. Let me just hold that for a second. Okay, there we go. And then this going to go right over the top of that. Very good. Except it should be a little bit up from the bottom. I think it's good enough. I think it's going to stay that way. And then we need, my goodness, we need a sheet of these and these. And we're going to use, oh, they're stickers. We're going to use, if I can just get it off of there. It's supposed to be 2 pieces. Oh no, maybe it's, let me see here. Nope, this is definitely 2 pieces. So, it's not acting like it is, so. Let me just look at this a minute. Nope, that's not the right one. Get back on there. It is the bigger one. There we go. Okay. So. Hi, Bev. Glad you're here. All right, so this one is going to go down here. It looks like they popped it, but it's a sticker, so I don't know how they would have popped it. It's going to go right down here, like this. Okay, and this one's going to go over here like this. All right, and then we're going to take one of these, and this one's going to get popped. And that's actually all it shows being popped. So I was imagining things. All right, and then there's supposed to be 4 little tiny hearts. I'll have to see what oops, that one didn't come off. Okay, and this is going here, like so. And then let's see if we can find these little tiny hearts. Little tiny red hearts. Oh, no, they're not red. Well, maybe that's what it is though. It's probably these, even though they're pink and they're showing red on here. Right on here, but I'm pretty sure they're talking about these. Oops, get those off of there. We don't put them in there. Okay. Pink hearts. And we want like 5 of those. And up here. And right here. And right here. The other 2 down here. 1 here. And 1 here. Whoop. And there we go. Card number 1, done. That's pretty. I like that. All right, number 1. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2. Why is it showing an envelope? That's why. That's not number 2. This is number 2. I'm not all there anymore, you guys. 2. Okay. So this one is on the plain white card base. Oops, I have to there. Plain white card base. And there. Okay, so we're going to use these strips. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strips. Wow. Three. 4. 5. See, if I opened this ahead of time, I could have had all this sorted out and put into piles for the cards, but then it's more fun to me to open it with you guys. So, okay, so 6 of them, and it doesn't really matter which side you have them on because they're the same on both sides. But I'm going to lay them out here and put the dimensionals on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I'm going to have to get another dimensionals. So dimensionals are going on each of the hearts all the way down there. Those are old. Use the better ones, the newer ones. All right, so let me just put one on all the way down. And show in the middle. Make sure that's not going to show. Just a tiny bit. The way I did the others. Okay, and then on the other side as well, there's going to be one down, all the way down, and that one outside heart. And then in the middle, we're going to alternate them. So one of them is going to go here, and on the next one, it's going to go the next one over, and then it's going to go back to that one again, and then over, and back, and over. All right, so this is going to be fun. Oh, first, you know what? Let me stamp what it wants me to stamp here. So on one of these little banners here, I'm going to stamp U. U. Could really use a smaller stamp or block for this, but that's okay. All right, and it wants it the dovetail on that side. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Put my card back down here. Wait, is this the one? Yeah, it has to be the one. Okay. So it has little guides to help you. That's why they were so light, because they want you to, you don't want to see them. But just to help you get your strips of hearts on properly. Okay. It's hard to, they're a little bit smaller than what I'm putting on there, so it's hard to know if you're getting it in the right place or not, but I am not going to worry about it. I think it's going to be okay. So used to taking these off with my take your pick tool. Now it's harder to get them off with my hands. All right. And the next one. Okay. It does help, that little guide there. It's really pale, but it definitely helps. And I have those little things all over the floor, and my clothes and my dog, and all right, there's 3 rows. So how's everybody enjoying the cold? Isn't it lovely? Have you guys been outside in it? Sherry, how's your weather? All right, and the next one. This is kind of cute, and you know, I think on the next card that I do like this, I'm going to use Petal Pink Flirty Flamingo Real Red, and I'm going to do it graduating. That would be cute. All right, last row. 1, 2, 3. Okay. My computer keeps freezing, but it corrects itself, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, next we need the big, oh, we need a red heart and a pink heart. I see. All right. So at least it appears that way, unless I'm missing something. Nope, I'm not missing anything. So it looks like this goes on this. Yes, they do tell you to do that. Okay. So they want me to use these, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use my tape runner. And we're going to put some tape on the back of this. That's the nice thing about the kits, though. They give you everything you need, including Kathy, your first kit will come with a block, even though you don't need a block. Because you already have one, but they will give you a block with your very first kit, and that's the one that you'll be able to use every time you get a new kit. Okay, so now this needs dimensionals. I'm just going to use up these pieces. Oh, stuck to the finger. All right. So that is unusual for South Dakota, Sherry, yeah. Well, we're in a cold snap, so it's about 8 today, I think, and they closed schools because of the cold, but I don't think it got as cold as they thought it was going to get. The wind chill, though, makes it pretty cold. Okay, and then this, you know what, I'm putting a piece in the middle, too, even though they don't do that. I like it to be a little sturdier. So, do that, and this is going to go right smack in the middle here, like so. All right, I love this. This is all done. It's really pretty. Let me just get rid of this stuff here. Okay, so now I need a champagne, what did they call it? Champagne foil. Okay, so now I need the champagne foil love. Oh, and that too is a sticker. All right. So we'll take that. It needs to go here. Like so. That's about the right spot for it. Yep, it is. Exactly how they have it. Then we're going to take 8 inches of twine, as soon as I find the twine on this desk. Oh my goodness, it's here somewhere. Where did I set it down after I used it? There it is. Okay, 8 inches. Yeah, we have a couple of inches of snow on the ground, but I have a friend who's in North Carolina. She has more snow than me. She sent me a video of herself making snow angels today. Making a snow angel today. I was just impressed that she could get down and get back up from the ground. I don't know that I could do that anymore, and she's my age, so. Shoot, my darn fingers. I am using lots of moisturizer, but I have a cut on the top of the thumb that just doesn't want to heal, so irritating. Right, let's see if I can fix this. It's all messed up from my dry skin. So in April, I know it's a long way off, but April 4th, I'm having surgery on this hand, on this thumb. And I'm not going to be able to bend or move this thumb at all for several weeks. So I may have to postpone my lives or, discontinue them for a short time. All right, let's cut off these ends here. But I'll do the best I can. I'm going to see what I can do I am left-handed, and I'll have my left hand. So I'm going to see what I can do with my left hand, but I'm not sure that I can do very much with my left hand. Now it does tell me it wants me to pop the banner too. That's a lot of popping. Imagine how it's going to fit in the envelope, but I'm sure it will. so that is going to go right below love, right here. Oops, let's go out further. So, okay, and then we're going to take the bow, ouch, and we are going to, let me get a glue dot here. And I'm going to put this, yeah, no, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off of there and I'm going to roll it into a littler piece. And I'm going to put it on the back of my bow. And the bow, I can fix it. There we go. It's quite a mess. Goes right here. Okay. And that is card number 2. Get rid of some extra stuff here. Okay. My goodness, they're stuck. It's my nice clean grid sheet. Okay. All right, card number 2 done. Card number 3. Okay, I need one of the long, skinny, dovetailed banners. One of these. All right, and I need Celebrate Love. Let's go ahead and put this one back on here. And take off Celebrate Love. Now, there's a lot of red on this card. Let's get that straight. Nope, let's get crooked. All right. Well, okay. It looks curved to me. That's better. Okay, so I need the red card base. This one is a portrait view. And I need the heart, the mat with the heart on it, right here. And I need one of the fancy hearts. Okay. All right. So let's do our banner, Celebrate Love. And probably on the other ones, I'll do this in one of the other 2 colors because it would just really add to it, I think. But I'm going to do them exactly as it says to do them. All right. Celebrate Love goes here. Yeah, good enough. Not perfect, but certainly not way off. So, hi, Kelly. Yeah, I'm on the last card, Kelly. But then I'm going to show the samples for the card class that is happening first weekend in February. I'm reading and talking at the same time. Okay, so this is going to need glue dots, which I could just use the ones that they sent, but I've got the roll out here, so I'll use the roll. Adhesive dots, glue dots, whatever you want to call them. Oh, I had COVID over Thanksgiving. Not fun, huh? I just had one day that I just felt like death warmed over, and after that I was better each day. Doug had it too. Which Doug didn't get COVID the first time around for 2 years, so I'm going to put an extra one on just because, like I said, I like to make it a little more secure. Okay, so that's ready. Put that over here, out of the way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use dimensionals to put this on. Put a piece there, and a piece over here. And a piece in the middle, and a piece on each corner. That was kind of sloppy. All right. And we can just pull it off. That one I can just pull off. I don't need that. Okay. All right. this is going to go here. Make sure I've got the card right. Yes, I do. You guys done that before, I'm sure. We've all done that. Get it all set up, and then you look, and it opens on this side instead. But that's crooked. I don't like that. Oh well. If it wants to stay on there, fine. We'll let it stay on there, and we'll just turn it and fix it. Interesting. I kind of wrinkled it. Okay. That's better. Okay. So then we are going to, oh really? We're going to pop this too. So we're going to use, well, it says whole dimensionals because they didn't give you any mini dimensionals. But you know what? I'm going to use mini dimensionals. There they are. Then I won't, because it wants you to cut some in half. And I won't have to cut some in half if I'm using the minis. So let's see, it wants one here. And it wants this dog fur. And it wants one down here. And one over here. And I might have to see what happens here. So I'm going to show on the other side before I, yeah, it is. All right, so the last ones I need to cut. One of the bigger ones in half. Oops, I used my ribbon scissors to cut sticky. Whoops. That was bad. That one there, and this one down here. All right. Whoop, it just took the whole one off. All right. Try that again. There we go. See, these are the older dimensionals that were given to me by a friend who moved to Sweden. I don't know how long she'd had them. I'm guessing probably quite a while. So, okay. And this goes right here. Very nice. And then we have our Celebrate Love banner. Goes across here. Like so. And then we need 3 of these. One up here. And whoops. One here like this. And then one like this. No ribbon on, no twine on this one. So there you go. There's card number 3. Oh, and for this, and it's probably for all the envelopes, they want you to put, where is that sheet right there? Remember the one that I pulled off right here, whichever one it was? That one, yeah. That's going to go right here as a seal. Obviously, I'm not going to put it on until I've got the card in and addressed, but that's what that's for. Oh, I didn't quite get that on there right. Yukon is here. He's being good, Debbie. He's, Doug was in Guatemala last week. I mentioned that, and so I had Yukon the whole week, and he was glued to me. But now that Doug's home, he's not as interested in me. Okay, so we've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. Aren't they pretty? I really like them. This is another neat kit. Their kits are just getting better and better. So like I said, the rest of these that I do, I'm going to start with Petal Pink here and do it lightly on a strip and then a little bit darker on a strip, and then I'll do Flirty Flamingo lightly and then Flirty Flamingo darker, and then Real Red light and then Real Red dark. I'll use the blending brushes to do it. I'll do it right while they're still on the paper before I cut them out, pull them out. So that's going to be neat. So those are the box this month, January 2025 paper pumpkin called Hearts for You. And if 15 different people comment down here, one of you will be the proud owner of Hearts for You. So if you want to share this video to get more people looking at it, so more people are commenting, that's a way to make sure that I'm going to do a drawing. do my best. So, okay, let me show you the cards for the February card class. That one last. So the February card classes are going to be masculine birthday cards because I am in desperate need of masculine birthday cards, and I know several of you are. So this is card number 1, and this is using one of the new stamp sets from the mini catalog, and it is called, it's actually using 2 of them. It's using tiled techniques, and then Day to Celebrate is for the hats. Okay, that's card number 1, and then this is what I did on the envelope. These aren't too bad to line up once you figure it out, so I'll be telling everybody at the class exactly how to line these up. Great, Collie, thanks for sharing. Okay, that's card number 1. Card number 2. This is using One More Year, which is a really cute stamp set in, let me see. And it is a January to April mini catalog. But this is from a different one. This is from Storybook Friends, this frame here. And this is a new, let's see here. A new embossing folder, not brand new. It's been out for a little bit. It's an online exclusive called Modern Herringbone. And then this paper is Close to My Heart paper, which is available through Stampin' Up! Right now. And it's two-tone. You can see that it's a lighter shade of that. So I wanted to fold the corners over so you could see the lighter shade. So you're how old in dog years you'd be, and then whoever you're sending it to, you can just write in there 7 times whatever age they are. So I thought that was really cute. That is card number 2. Card number 3, I did an oopsie. I made the whole card, and then when I went back and looked, I realized that this is a retired stamp set. So my 1,000 apologies. The punch is still available. It's what are they calling it? Last chance. So the punch is still available, but the stamp set is nowhere to be found. So, and this is using some new paper. I would tell you what it is, but actually, I can tell you what it is because I have all my supplies written down here. So this paper is called Sweet Days of Autumn, and actually, that's a carryover that's online now that I think might have been in the mini catalog for Christmas, but it's a carryover to online, so it's an online exclusive. So that's that, and then I used part of the paper to do the envelope. And on the inside, and this used a lot of stamp sets. Wishing you a happy day. So this used Trucking Along. Linked Together is the Linked Together is this. Queen Bee is the Happy and the Birthday, and that's still available online. I made sure I checked out for all the rest of the cards before I did anything with them. And so that's that card. Okay, card number 4. I'm going to show you, but it's probably going to be completely different because I'm not done with it yet. But let me see if I can find it to show it to you. Okay, this is card number 4, and it is using some of the new sets. It's using, okay, I have it written down, I can tell you. No, I don't have it written down yet. Sorry, I can't tell you. Well, this happy birthday is just a happy birthday. This is one stamp all by itself. So that's one of the new ones. And then this is part of another stamp set that has birthday banners and things in it. So that is that. And I haven't done an inside of that yet because I just finished that this afternoon. And then these are called Antique Pearls, I believe. So, and this is also the bokeh dot paper, which I use the back side of so it doesn't have the dots on it. But that's something else is going to happen here because it needs something else. But I'll figure it out. And that one is really simple, and I hope the other ones are fairly simple because number 5 is our technique card, and it is highly complicated. I attended Creativate this past weekend, which is online, which is for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators that are high up in the organization, and every season they put on a Creativate for people, and anybody can join it online. It's a Friday night and a Saturday, and so this is a very special card. So it opens up like this, but it also opens up like this. So I thought that was so cool, and it's really not as complicated as it looks. And this, so for this I used a stamp out of the annual catalog, stamps out of the annual catalog, because, and then I just embossed in, this is a celebration reward. It's, I think one of the $60 ones, and it's called Star Burst, I think, or Star, oh, it's right here. Starstruck. So it's a Starstruck embossing folder. So that's what I use there. So yeah, so I'm going to do a lot of the work for those of you who are attending on this. Hang on a second. I have a private message there. I'm going to do a lot of work on this ahead of time so that you guys don't have to spend 2 hours working on it. But it took me so long to figure out, when I first had it all done and I got it done here, I'm looking at it, I'm going, but that doesn't open. How can that open? It doesn't have 2 pieces there. And I'm like, what the heck? Because when you first do it, it's like right in there. It doesn't even look like it's separate. And then I was like, well, okay, I'll try it. And I pulled, and it came apart. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it does work. So, yeah. So that's what you'll be doing if you attend. Those of you who are local, if you attend, this is one of the cards you'll be doing it. I will be cutting the slots for you, and I will be punching out all of these things, and all you have to do is color them. So the duck and the frog do have stamps to color the inside of them. But for the life of me, I got this one lined up and couldn't get any of the other ones I tried to line up. And I tried 4 or 5 different times. So I decided that it's just easier to use a stamping blend and an ink pad. And it actually makes them look more textured doing that anyhow. So that's what you'll be doing to color. But I'll have this part done. So you'll just stamp your birds, and then I'll show you how to put these in, the slots and the woven things in. And you'll be able to assemble it. So it won't be an all-day thing. I promise. So, okay. So that is that. Let me turn you back to me here. And I have to lower my table, so okay, there we go. So that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching. And remember, if I get 15 people to say hi or whatever they want, as long as you say hi. Joyce, make sure you say hi. I see that you're watching, but I don't see that you've posted anything. If I have 15 people post, then I will draw, and somebody will get this this extra paper pumpkin kit, this particular kit we just finished. So have a great week, everybody. Happy stamping, and I will see you all here. Yeah, I'll be back next week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.